中本のメニューでもトップクラスの辛さを誇る激辛味噌ラーメンです。You eat a lot.
It's very good.
辛っ。ここ一番屋のポークカレー15辛となっております。
But 15 was difficult.
Okay.
But I finished.
いや、
いやこれ絶対これ来るんだってこっから
いや
辛いよこれ、
皆さんこんにちは。リジェクトの時戸でございます。
はい小作です。
はい、ということでですね、
来ました
この
ね
ハチマチを見ていただければわかると思うのですが、
はい
本日は激辛王シリーズの第15回と
15
な
回
っております。で今回はですね15回にふさわしいゲストを
はい
来ていただいております、
はい
ノルウェーが誇る激辛王ベジー選手とそのただの友達フェドムさんですさあ please introduce yourself.
I'm Veggie, Street Fighter player from Norway. Japanese food is very spicy, and we try and we know it's spicy. In Norway, food is only salt and pepper. In Norwegian.
Oh, no spicy.
No, but
very little.
we have food from other country. So we learn to eat spice from that. But from childhood to maybe adult, salt, pepper. That's it.
そして
I am Veggie's friend. I came here to support my friend in this spice challenge. I'm also a Street Fighter player from Norway. Nice to meet you all.
というわけでですね今回は日本 VS ノルウェー激辛王対決と題しまして日本チームとノルウェーチームで激辛デリバリー料理3品を食べていきたいと思います。そう我々はねもうね
そうですね
もう自衛はだったりとか
そうですね
パパさんだとか
初めてじゃないですからね
ねやってますけど、
はい、
Do you guys have confidence?
Always nervous.
Oh,
Maybe different spice. We don't know.
Okay.
Me, I'm not really the spice person. I don't eat too much spice, and so I'm very nervous, very scared that I'm gonna get like.
Don't eat too much.
Okay. Just a little bit.
Because before Capcom Cup.
Oh yeah. You're right.
対戦相手だからさ逆になんか壊しに行ったなと思われるの嫌なんだよね。
確かに
二人の自信も聞きたいです。
あ僕らですか。だから
おー
僕らはもうね自衛はもう言わしたし
難しいねそうですね
クッパさんもね少なくとも5分みたいな。
あそうっすね5分は5分
時戸さんは伸びてます。
そうなんですよ
伸びてます
最近伸びてるんですよ時戸さん、
いけま
まあも
す。はい。
うやってくれます
一品目はこちらバッファローチキン東京の激辛バッファローウィングです。
すごい匂いする
カイエンペッパー、蒸留酢、ガーリックの特製ソースをたっぷり絡めたニューヨーク定番スタイルのバッファローウィングの激辛バージョンとなっております。smell vinegar.
Maybe very spicy.
I'm not sure this is even us.
Yeah.
This is first time.
Okay.
But we choose this is for a kind of warm up.
Okay.
いただきます。
いただきます
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
レッツゴー
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
ちょっと待ってわかんないかな。これ大丈夫なのかな。
うわすごい
ビネガーが。
匂いがもう、お酢がすごい
This was not very spicy.
ああ。
うまっ
美味しい美味しい。Good good
It's good.
I like
Spicy but more
flavor.
vinegar sour.
Yes.
お、ウォームアップにはちょうどいいんじゃないですか。
美味しいこれ、
It's yes. Very good.
辛くはあるの
Little bit spice,
Yeah.
but not like a lot.
Yeah, you can feel there is something.
There is just a little bit. Yeah.
But for enjoyment, this is good.
修行じゃないですねこれは。
We watch your video
Oh
when
really?
you eat with itabashi.
Which one?
Fried fish, maybe? Or
Monkfish?
monkfish.
南のやつですかねあんこ揚げ
Is good?
It was very nice.
Very nice. Maybe we go there too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to try.
And the chef like FGC.
Oh
So,
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because often we go a lot to
Cocoa curry,
Cocoa curry.
pepper lunch.
Papa lunch. Papa lunch is good.
Ah yeah.
Cocoa curry is also good.
Yes.
But I want to try more restaurant.
Yes,
Okay,
like
okay,
a special
yeah.
restaurant.
What kind do you like? Your favorite food?
Steak,
Steak.
is number one.
Yeah.
But number two is salmon sushi.
Oh, sushi.
Salmon and tuna.
Ah,
Salmon
okay,
and tuna.
okay.
Yeah, I like both. Very good.
Yeah, I think that Norway have a very good sushi, but Japan is an island,
Of course.
So
Yeah.
we have a very good sushi place.
Yeah.
You know, last year Capcom Cup, the last day they had very good sushi. On the last day.
Yes,
took
I
so-
couldn't be there because
yeah.
it's a Sunday.
Yes, yes.
So I cannot skip karate. So yes,
really?
that's why I couldn't.
Okay, yeah.
But this year,
Yeah.
yeah,
What is your rank now? Karate blue? Green?
green.
Green. Ah.
It's good. Because I don't know. That's why I had.
I trained with him 2019.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
blue.
Yes.
Oh.
So one rank in 6-7 years is maybe a little bit slow.
Yes, but slow, but
yeah. Little.
yeah.
Little by little.
Yeah.
なんならスパイシーあれじゃなくて空手対決でもいいんだけどペノムと空手対決はネクストタイムで彼はムエタイです
空手ちゃん。
強そう
空手ネクストタイム空手チャレンジネクストタイムね
ナイス。
バッファローチキン東京さんの、激辛チキンですが美味しゅうございましたこれねウォーミングアップにぴったりでしたごちそうさまでした
ごちそうさまでした
2品目はこちら皆さんご存知蒙古タンメン中本の北極ラーメンでございます中本のメニューでもトップクラスの辛さを誇る激辛味噌ラーメンですしかも出来たてです
出来たてだ
我々生麺をちゃんとオーダーしてこちらでクックしましたから This is a spicy level 9 but hot
Okay.
I think this is hotter than more spicy than cold level 10 Did you try this noodle in Japan? No? Nakamoto?
Nakamoto, no.
No?
Never. First time.
First time. Okay, それでは
First time?
楽しみです No, I maybe 100 No joke
Yeah. No joke?
俺今日お皿持ってくればよかった I have a special plate
Yeah.
I can get points
Points.
Then I change special dish
I remember Ikinari, you also have a special
Yes, diamond
card. Yes.
I am the guy only one place
Yeah.
Go
Go. Yeah.
それでは、取り分けていきましょうこれやっぱりペノムとベジはでかいから
確かにえ
You eat a lot You're big guy
Yeah. Veg means wall in Norwegian. Veg. So it's like big wall.
ウォール
This one is little bit like this is like
この人ねこうめちゃくちゃうるさいんですよ
ゆうさん北極は食べますか？あんまなんか
僕ね冷やし味噌なんですよ
そうですよね。北極食べたことあるんです
もちろん
か？小崎くんはない。
いやお店では食べたことないですねカップ麺しか食べたことないです
He likes spicy food too.
Before he's a beginner
右なの
but this is a 15 times for spicy challenge so he's getting
getting better.
Level up.
Level up.
So we need some beginner because everyone is strong. So the audience cannot. This is spicy or not. So
Yeah.
he is the guy. 2品目中本の北極でございます。いただきます。
いただきますいただきます
これね久しぶりなんですよ。
いや美味しそう麺が
Begin.
ちゃんと
Okay.
OK。
美味しそう
It's very good.
辛
Good.
美味しい。Oh you OK?
This is very good. I know. I know why you go 100 times.
And this ramen shop is a lot of everywhere. So I will let you know.
And it's wheat noodle.
Yes.
Wheat noodle.
Second change. It's tofu or konjac noodle. No carbohydrate noodle.
Oh really?
Yes. Before tournament, I don't want to eat carbohydrate, but I like spicy. So I go there and order no carbohydrate noodle.
On this place.
Yes.
I have to try.
やばい、ちょっとこれスピードで負けてます
確かに
俺らも激辛では全然負けてないんだけど、ただ小食っていうね体の大きさがちょっと違うのが
It doesn't. It feel you feel spice, but it's nothing too much.
Very good.
It's just perfect, I think.
This is perfect for enjoy.
Yes.
This, for enjoy, this is perfect. Yeah.
じゃあちょっとつないでちょっとtalk something I'm
Oh,
eating
yeah,
here.
sorry.
Yeah. So sometimes I feel maybe I'm rude when I eat fast, but when I eat fast, it means I think the food is
Yes.
very good.
Yes, yes.
If it's not too
Same.
good, slow. If it's good, I can't wait. Yeah.
I always
no patience.
Always eat fast.
Yeah.
Because it's like it tastes so good that you want to
Always
eat
taste.
it. Yeah.
That could taste more. I feel.
Yes.
More taste. Yeah.
いや美味しかったね美味しかったし
やっぱ美味しい
フェノムがね
強いっすよ
予想以上に強いねベターザンエスペバトルあI watch you eyes you are crying
No, not too little, not too much.
Okay
It's good.
this is perfect for you
Yes.
Perfect.
but for us not enough
辛いよ
最後はこちらでございますここ一番屋のポークカレー15辛となっております通常ココイチのカレーの辛さはですね10辛まだとなっておりますが10辛を完食したもののみが15辛を注文できる仕組みになっておりまして、私はほんの2日前に、10辛を完食いたしましたということでこちらに挑戦していきたいと思います So you guys come to Japan and I heard you guys go to Coco Curry a lot.
Yes.
So which level did you finish?
Me, I don't go over 4 or 5.
Oh,
I
4 or
usually
5.
stay 4 or 5. Yes.
But 4 or 5 is spicy.
I don't
Coco.
think.
Oh, you don't think? Oh, you are good.
強いじゃねえかよそんだけだよ
But I see level 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15. I think 4 is not so much. But
yeah.
you say it's a lot?
Coco's level is a different level
Oh, really?
compared to other curry shop.
really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it's like normal, like little. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not beginner.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Veggie?
Last year, I did 10, and then
Oh,
I
10.
didn't want to do 15. So this year I said I want to do 15. So first day I do 10, and second day I do 15. But 15 was difficult. But I finished.
いや、まあ僕らもまだ15食べてないだけで。
そうですそうです
But
日々鍛えてますから
そういう。ことです
to
よ
finish, I wanted to have some mango lassi.
ああ、マンゴー。
Not today.
いやいや
But yesterday.
ね
But 10 was very easy for him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Very easy.
That was no problem.
強いね。
多い多い
まあでもね、俺らも
俺5で結構ヒーヒーだったんですけど
コイチはでも本当に辛いですから。
あのね北極は普通に辛い
He feeling spice from the ramen?
Yes, from the ramen.
ラーメン
Okay.
ラーメン
But he finished.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, good, good.
Level up. Yeah.
励まされちゃってるじゃん。
励まされちゃってるよもう
I
いや
now
どう考えても格上だもんだって
You know anyone who has done 20?
No. Fugera, he enjoy level 12.
Okay.
So maybe
Oh, like he like.
he like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Johnny,
Yes, I know.
he told me that he finish the ramen.
Yeah.
He order 20.
Wow.
But I ask restaurant, they don't serve. Maximum is 10. So I don't know.
okay.
He tell to someone, but he is confident.
Yeah, he's confident.
いやジョニーはいつになったら呼んでくれるんだってもう昨日
いや俺あいつのケツを心配してんだよ。
復活したって言ってたんだけど
それではココイチの15辛でございます。
はい
いただきます。
いただきます
いただきます。はい、食べましょ
Okay, let's see.
辛そういやこれ絶対これ来るんだってこっか
う。
らいや
や、
辛いよこれ
いける。全然いける。
I don't think it's 15.
Not same as yesterday. Yesterday more spicy. Yeah.
15からって書いてある。
15?
Yes, it's 15.
Maybe it's like delay.
I think so.
No, it's spicy, but it's good.
あ、まあでも辛いですね。辛いもの来ました。辛いは辛いですが、
絶対時間差で4分の1だとやっぱカレーは効かないのかもしれないです。
Okay. It's hitting more now. It's like late.
あ、辛いわ。辛い。
Yeah, now it's hitting more.
辛いっすよ。
Maybe the
But it's
portion
okay.
is a one pulse. So, but you are sweaty.
Oh yeah, always
yeah,
when
yeah.
I eat. Yeah.
He always
Sweaty. Even level 10 sweaty. Yeah.
辛い。
辛いね。
もうなんか分かるようになってきたんですけど、ライン超えるとなんかちょっと苦味みたいなのが出てきて、
To be
一応
honest, to be
行きました
honest, it's okay.
5からもう4分の1ぐらいが地獄だった残り。
You okay?
It's okay?
大丈夫。
I do.
Spicy?
まあでも4分の1ぐらいやったら、
Can I ask you something? When you hear Norwegian people good at spice, you think true or not true?
Not good.
True. You guys good.
Let's go!
No way you don't have so many spicy food.
No.
But why you very good? Maybe you like spicy, but why you start to?
Okay, so my storyline with spice is when I was maybe 19, 18, I go to kebab shop and order medium. And I can't finish. And when I get home, I don't want to be someone who can't eat food with everyone. I don't want to not be able to taste all the foods when I'm somewhere, vacation with friends. I want to become good at spice eating. So after I go eat spice, pain, spice, pain, and suddenly I start liking it. But first time, no chance. Have you heard about sriracha sauce? You have this here?
Just sauce.
Okay, it's like a sauce for rice food we have in Norway. And when I was younger, even if I had one bite, I would be like, oh, no way. But now this has become like nothing. So I think everyone can level up spice tolerance. And the spicy food you need to eat because it's so good.
皆さんもね徐々に
やそうですね
スパイスレベルまずはねココイチ0からスタートしていただいて1、2とどんどんレベルを上げていただいてレベルアップして、
そうですね
我々のステージに上がってもらうということでございます。毎回こんな感じになってんだけど、4分の1にしてるじゃないですか。それをちょっとね今後変えていこうかなと。
分の1にするとやっぱり大幅に難易度が下がる。
そうなので
なんですよ辛いのは多分。
まあでも
辛いよこれは。
ちゃんと10からで、鍛えておいてよかったなと。まだねココイチさんは20からも控えてますんで、
マジですか
それを一人でもしフィニッシュすることができれば
完全ゴール
その時こそ最終ボスのユリエル・ベロリオとの
誰
決戦で臨めるわけですよね。メキシコ FGC で一番強いのはもうユリエル・ベロリオということで、
そうなんですね。
ただヨーロッパはもうベジーとそのフレンドのフェノムがそうストロングでヨーロッパはどんどんね仲間増やして最終ボスのユリエル・ベロリオ見てるか全員で倒してるから覚悟しとけというわけで今回の、日本対ノルウェーの激辛王対決の勝者は
はい。
This time ノルウェーがウィナーです。何が勝者かってね、
はい。
どんだけ辛いものに対する情熱パッションを持ってるかっていうのがまさかねベジがねここまで
確かに。
そう I didn't think you have very good motivation and passion for spicy food.
Oh, yeah.
More training and getting better. Then we will challenge next time.
Next time. And maybe next time we all have to finish level 20 Coco curry.
Okay. One portion ね。One portion
each.
Okay, then we finish 3 kind of food.
Yeah.
How was it?
I think it was delicious. Like the first buffalo chicken was not spicy, I think, but very oishi.
美味しい美味しいって言ってあげて。
Oishi. The second was the ramen. Also very good, little bit spicy, but I don't think so much. And then the level 15, when I take first bite, I think it's not level 15, but maybe 2 minutes after you feel
Yes.
you
yes,
feel
yeah.
you feel it on that. Okay, it's level 15.
Maybe we finish one portion. It's a
difficult.
It's a difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
The chicken in the beginning was very good, but my favorite today probably the ramen.
Ramen, yeah.
Ramen.
I
The
think
taste
the ramen
was
yeah.
so good, and I wanted to have more of the
Yes.
the broth.
Soup.
Yeah, the
Broth.
soup.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
I really like the taste, but we eat there so many days now.
Yes.
So for me, it's different to have a new point of view. But I really like Coco's curry. Again, thank you so much for coming. But I have one question: can I now call myself the Spice King until next match?
Yes.
Spice King, let's go! That is my goal, my dream. I wanted to be the Spice King.
暫定激辛王はベジーさんということで今回はパッションがす
い
ごいもん
やそうっすねもうちょっとなんかパッションゲーな感じしますよね
情熱で負けたと
そうそう、次鉢巻き巻いてね出てきてくれると思います本当に
2人の感想
感想僕ね10から最後の方きつかったんですよ
うん
でもやっぱ量が辛さっていうのはとても大事なんだなというか
そうです
だから量かける辛さなんですよ10かける4倍だから40をこの前は終わらせたにもかかわらず今回は 15×1 の15だったから耐えれたんじゃないかなということでございますいやー辛さはやっぱりね深いね
深い
またね、やっていきたいと思います
はい
本日の動画は以上となりますありがとうございました
ありがとうございました
いやー強かったね
強かったっす
Do you have some announce or something?
I don't have much to announce, but thank you guys for watching and thank you for all the support. And I'm really grateful for Tokido for inviting both of us for this this spice challenge. I got to taste some food that I have not tasted before, and it was very delicious. And I hope we can do this more often.
Yep.
And I'm willing if you find some more restaurant with like new spice that you don't try. I can join if I'm there. Just invite. I want to also try. So thank you so much, and yes, thank you.
I am very happy to have become the Spice King for now, and I hope we can do next challenge next time. I'm just very thankful for this invitation. It was very fun, and it's very cool that you wanted to do it. When I heard you were a Spice King, it was nice to make a little challenge. So
Thank you for coming.
thank you.
Thank you. それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。また。
Mata.